Good morning, my loves. Happy Saturday. Lovely Saturday here at the lake. I think it's like 80. The high today is 84. It's a little cloudy today. It's okay. Arizona, what do you expect, right? So here's the question I'm putting out for everybody today. If you want to answer, do. Keep in mind, for whatever reason, YouTube's being weird. The comments aren't showing up. So find me on LinkedIn. Find me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. I have my personal page and my professional page. Find me, if you want to comment, find me an answer, shoot a DM, whatever works, okay? The question for today. This is good. You have two choices. Fairy dust, magic wand, unicorn farts, boom. You are beautiful, just breathtakingly beautiful. And you have $1 million. That's option one. Not a bad option, right? Looks and money, for as long as it lasts. Option two. Well, you look like you look now. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle. But honey, you have the most beautiful, glorious heart and soul. You have the ability to connect on people, to connect with people on their level. Doesn't matter if it's a senator, a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, a teacher, an 8-year-old, a homeless person. You just have that God-given gift to connect, that they can just talk to you and open up and vent and feel safe. And you just happen to know what to say to make them feel better. You're a healer. You heal with words. Those are the two choices. What would you choose? The money and the looks, or the beautiful heart? Be honest. Nobody's judging. It's just a question. It's a good question for the dinner table. Ask the family what they would do. I ask this question once or twice a year. And my clientele, the ages are from like 7, 8 years old, all the way into the 90s. So I get all kinds of answers. Now, the younger crowd, of course, they're going to go for the looks and the money. Of course they are. Because most adolescents and teens are just a little bit egocentric and shallow. And they don't have the foresight to see that money can run out. Things can happen. Looks are transient. Looks change as you age. Now, there are those beautiful souls that just look exquisite eternally. God bless them. Then there are people like me that age like curdled milk. Hey, that's okay. But what would you choose? Personally, me, it's a no-brainer. I'm all about the heart, the beautiful heart, the beautiful soul. That's just me. It's a me thing. I made that decision years ago, years and years and years ago. But what would you choose? Because the money would help a lot of people in a lot of ways. Of course, you'd need the money to keep up the looks. Botox isn't cheap. Plastic surgery, it's a little pricey. But what would you choose? My opinion, with the beautiful heart and soul, where beauty tends to depreciate, aging kind of, sucks it out of you a little bit. A beautiful heart and soul appreciates. It gets more beautiful every day. Absolutely, positively, every day. You can look in somebody's eyes and just know, oh my God, you have such a beautiful soul. I have friends, and there was one of my bosses years ago. We were talking one day, and they were just kind of melancholy, just kind of having a yuck day. And we started talking about kids and family and their grandkids, and their eyes just started to sparkle. I said, you have the most beautiful soul, especially when you talk about family, because you light up like a Christmas tree. Of course, that embarrassed them. They started to blush and giggle because they never saw themselves like that. But that hit a chord with them that changed their entire day. That somebody saw them for who they are. Not the job title, not what, the prestige, but saw their soul. I have that gift. I've been given a lot of gifts as a healer, but I can talk to somebody and I can see your soul. I can see that you are just the most beautiful soul on the planet. Maybe you don't realize it. Maybe, there are a lot of people like me that can look at you and see that You don't see what everybody else sees, but it's there. It's there. But getting back to the question, what would you choose? The looks and the money, ka-ching, ka-ching and bling, or the beautiful heart and soul? I don't know. It's up to you. It's your decision. I don't know. I think it's a good discussion for the dinner table. And keep in mind, if you bring it up to somebody else and it's a discussion, there is no right or wrong answer. There isn't. Because everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to be wrong. So whatever they choose is whatever they choose. That's fine. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. However, I will say this one thing. I am a strong believer in affirmations. If you want to laugh at me, honey, just laugh. I don't care. So one of the affirmations I do every day when I'm getting, doing my hair and putting my makeup on, I say, because I will be 67 in August. So I am older than dirt. I say, I look and I feel 40 years old. And I do. I mean, I have a few little aches and pains, because I'm 67, but that's what I tell myself. That's what I want to believe, that I look and I feel, that I feel young. Because your body will believe whatever you tell it. You tell yourself you're sick, you're miserable, you're unhappy, you're going to feel it. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. And think over the topic. It's a good topic. I think it's a good topic. What would you choose? Perfect world. But you can't have both. Can't have both. One or the other. The choice is yours.